Well, we are cutting across to pictures that we are getting of the Bhutanese king Jigme Wangchuck meeting the NSA Ajit Doval. The Bhutanese king is on a two-day visit to India, and it will give a boost to relationship between India and Bhutan, and also a chance to evaluate a whole range of bilateral cooperation. Let's go across to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, who joins us now. Abhishek, one of the key things that everybody will be looking at with regards to this meeting, of course, is the settlement of the border issue. That's something that obviously Ajit Doval will be bringing up even as we speak with the Bhutanese king, because this has caused a lot of concern here in India.
Well, you see, there was this recent comment by the Prime Minister of Bhutan while giving an interview to a newspaper in Europe, Le Libre, in which he mentioned that there are three of us, India, China, and Bhutan, when it comes to the tri-junction at the Doklam Plateau. Now, there was this interpretation in India. Initially, it caused some discomfiture that is this a new position that Bhutan is taking under pressure from China? But it so happens that it's not, because whatever China does in the Doklam Plateau has security implications for India. So obviously, India is a party there, and that's the reason why the Doklam standoff really happened. Separately, of course, Bhutan has been in talks with China, 22 round of talks, but this is obviously not about just the boundary question, because the king of Bhutan is having a visit by the national security, a call on by the national security advisors. So obviously, the security situation in the neighborhood is discussed. But otherwise, it's a very long-standing, durable, strong relationship that exists between the two nations. Prime Minister has visited Bhutan twice, and we have regular visits from the Bhutanese side. And this is, in fact, for the king also a second visit in the recent times. Our External Affairs Minister has visited twice. Foreign Secretary visited as late as January this year, and met His Majesty the King of Bhutan. So I think otherwise also, in terms of cultural connect, in terms of trade, in terms of assistance, development assistance, in terms of India buying hydropower from Bhutan and Bhutan getting revenues for that. So everything seems to be in order, but this border question, Nupur, you are right, is going to be the focus, because when the National Security Advisor meets, essentially the focus is on the external security aspect and how the two nations collaborate. Remember, the Bhutanese security establishment has a lot of strong inbuilt cooperation from India, and of late we keep hearing about China sort of putting in pressure. Remember, just about last year, post-Doklam crisis, the Chinese claimed a part of Bhutan which was never claimed earlier in the last 20 years. So the salami slicing aspect of China continues even with tiny Bhutan, and that's something on which perhaps exchange of thoughts would happen between the king and the National Security Advisor when this meeting is happening.
All right, Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, joining us there. Thank you very much for that input. So there you can see it on your screens right now. This is the second day of the visit of the Bhutanese king to India. Yesterday, of course, he was welcomed by the External Affairs Minister, and today his first meeting in the day is with the NSA Ajit Doval.